All right, guys, apologies for the delay there, but we're still here just a couple minutes late. Thank you so much for being on with us. The call currently is maxed out on the Zoom. So if you have people that are not able to join the Zoom link, we are live streaming to YouTube. If you guys check the chat box here, and I'll have the team also post it into all of the Telegram channels. Really quickly, I just want to do a sound check on our interpretation lines. If you guys are on live with us right now on Zoom, we currently have a interpretation into Hindi and an interpretation into Spanish, okay? And also, if you guys can hear me loud and clear in English, if you guys can let me know English okay. At the same time, we'll just wait through and do a Spanish check as well, okay? Perfect. All right. So just really quickly, guys, as an administrative note, if you guys are watching this on the YouTube streaming, the only voice you will hear is my voice, English. Unfortunately, the audio lines do not transfer over to the YouTube streaming, okay? So with that, guys, thank you so much for being with us today on this global call. I know if you guys are out in India, it's pretty late. If you guys are out in the US, it's pretty early. So thank you guys for the sacrifice of your time. I do appreciate it. And, you know, I just want to tell you guys, thank you. I've been gone the last 3 weeks. I haven't done this call in about 3 weeks or going on a month. So I do want to thank Paul, the entire corporate staff, Josh, everybody and everything for everything that they've done over the last couple weeks while I've been out. And I do appreciate it. Okay. So with that, guys, today is July 11th, 2022, and we got a special call lined up for you guys. However, as usual, if you guys are newer to our company, you're just investigating us a little bit, doing a little bit of research on us, and you want to learn more about IX. This is not an opportunity call, but it is a great place for you to be. And we always like to welcome any guests here, and we want to talk about our mission statement, our purpose as a company. We founded this company on 3 core values, and that's to innovate, inspire, and impact your life. Through education, through technology, through tools, we want to help bring about a positive change in your life, no matter where you're at in the world, whether you're in India, Latin America, Europe, US, wherever you're at. We want to bring something to you that can be life-changing. That could be mentorship. That could be leadership development. That could be making more money through our compensation plan. That could be getting involved in our automated products. Whatever you're looking for, we have something for you. And our core value, guys, is always innovation. We want to bring about different possibilities that you normally would not have in your life. And the internet, blockchain, and all of these technologies are allowing us to do this at this point in life right now. So with that being said, that is who we are as a company. We're here to help you innovate, inspire, and impact your life. And these calls, we do them on a weekly basis to give you guys updates from corporate, what's going on, what's new. And one of the things that we've done since the beginning of time, since we started IX a little bit over 2 years ago, is publishing our financial newsletter alerts results, okay? Before I get into those results, I want you guys to understand that past performance does not guarantee future returns. Getting involved in any financial market can cause losses. You may incur losses. So make sure you're going through, you're getting educated. Money management, risk management are key when we're talking about anything financial, okay? So our weekly results for the week of July 2nd through July 8th, in the Forex arena, we had 2,484 total pips. Binary, we had binary options, a 65% win rate for the week. Our synthetic indices, also a 65% win rate. And our India Markets Pro product, an 83% win rate. And you guys can look over on the right-hand side and look over at that chart. You can see the wins and losses. So you can see the ratio, the efficiency, and the amount of pips per channel there, okay? So I just want to thank all of our traders out there, all of our educators for everything that they've been doing. It looks like Continental had a perfect week. 10 wins, 0 losses, 530 pips there. So amazing job there, Continental, and everybody that set out this week to trade for us. So remember, guys, past performance does not guarantee future returns. Investing in the markets does involve risk, so you may undergo losses. Okay, your results will vary depending on what trades you're taking, what channels you're following. Really quickly, guys, I'm getting some feedback in the chat box on the Zoom. I just want to make sure you guys are able to see my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Yes. I think it might just be a couple individual users. You might have to swipe left or swipe right on your mobile device. Okay. All right. So our screen is visible. Thank you so much for that. Those are our weekly results for our Forex or for our financial newsletter alerts. In our community growth for the week, this week we had 1,310 new brand ambassadors join our company. That brings us to a total of 110,837 total brand ambassadors in the entire life of our IX company here. And also on our community app, that brings us to a total of 135,240 app users. Okay. So that is just amazing growth there. We are just having such an amazing time here at the company. The growth has been absolutely amazing. And we want to thank all of our brand ambassadors. I want to send a shout out to all of our global ambassadors, our core leadership group out in India. You guys have just done an amazing job. And I know our Latin American business as well. Send a shout out to all of our brand ambassadors from the Now group that just recently joined. Thank you guys so much for being part of our company, and the community growth has just been absolutely amazing. Okay, so that's the community growth for the week. We got some new updates, and I want to spend a little bit of time on these updates. Okay, so I might slow it down for our translators here. It might get a little bit monotone on the English side, but it's because I want to make sure we're getting this translated into Hindi and to Spanish. Okay, so the new updates for July, what's coming, what's going on inside of our company, what's going inside of some of our partnerships companies, and how can we, take advantage of what's coming down the pipeline here. So first and foremost, just really quickly here to mention, we have new Spanish market courses available in the back office. So new content has been added to our Spanish Academy for binary options and for Forex. We will be adding another 3 modules or 3 courses throughout today and tomorrow. So that content will be available to all of our Latino or our Spanish speaking community there. Okay, so perfect. Secondly here, as was probably mentioned a couple weeks ago, I just want to reiterate this because I was not here. We have our biannual company conference. Since we are a pandemic company, okay, I'll put it that way. Since we started the company in the middle of the pandemic, we've been a remote-based or a virtual type of company. Okay, we started the company right at the beginning of the pandemic, and every single event that we've done has been a streaming event. This will probably be close to one of the last streaming events that we will do. This biannual company conference is set for August 13th. So coming up here in about 1 month, in about 4 weeks. The set time is 9 a.m. Mountain time. So if you're out on the Pacific California time zone, it's going to be pretty early, 8 a.m. But it is because we also have a big community out in India, and it gets pretty late out there. So that iRISE biannual company conference, August 13. Make sure you guys save the date. Okay, save that date. Block out at least 90 minutes to 2 hours, and we'll save that date for everybody there, August 13th coming up. So last but not least on this, the Awaken Barcelona trip. As you guys know, that's coming up here. It is right around the corner, October 14th through the 18th. We have a capacity of 300 packs, 300 people. The people with the highest qualification will be giving higher priority, okay? So just make sure you guys are following the leaderboard. We'll talk about the leaderboard here in a couple minutes. Secondly here, as a community, as a company, we're going to request and we're going to encourage you guys to start using crypto-based pay-in and payout methods. The reason being, it's a lot easier on fees. It's a lot easier to move the money, to move funds around, to pay out commissions, to move money in. You know, once we start getting into tens of millions of dollars a month in pay in and pay out, it's it gets a little bit difficult with the banks. Let's just put it that way. So what we'll also be doing is we'll be adding the debt token for payout and pay in. These are just things we're currently mentioning. So it's not like, wow, today we're gonna, you know, they're cutting off credit cards or we're gonna stop doing bank transfers. No, we will continue to do them. We just want to encourage you guys to utilize crypto when possible. Okay, we'll be coming up some cool promotions based on the debt token as well. So that will be just forward thinking information for you guys to have in your wheelhouse there, in your thought process. Okay, so those are the updates as far as administrative notes. Now moving into our updates for DebtBox. Okay, I want to take a minute here and kind of talk about DebtBox as a system, and as a, I'll even call it as a sister company, as a partnership company with us. Number one, understanding DebtBox. What I want you guys to understand is DebtBox is not just NatG. Okay, I think a lot of people, we came in and we started selling NatG, and a lot of people are just talk about NatG, natural gas. DebtBox is an entire ecosystem. Okay, the base of that ecosystem, and when you have an ecosystem, that means being able to offer multiple products, multiple solutions in one platform. So this ecosystem is a crypto meets commodity mining solution. If you don't know what crypto mining is, we'll talk about that on our X node calls, okay? But the DebtBox ecosystem is going to give you access to multiple products across the commodity space. With that being said, the debt token, which is point number 2, is the centralized, I'll call it the central currency of the debt ecosystem. So if you guys have been following any of the news, currently the debt token has been listed. It's currently listed on 2 centralized exchanges and 1 decentralized exchange, being PancakeSwap. The second being, the centralized exchanges being LBank and BitTrue. There are more exchanges. DebtBox will have the debt token listed in about 5 to 10 different centralized exchanges. And the hope is by the beginning of the next year, so Q1 of 2023, which is in about 6 months, the debt token will be listed on PancakeSwap, on Binance. Okay, so get that in your thought process here. The debt token being listed on Binance within the next 6 to 8 months. What does that mean for us as current users of this DebtBox ecosystem? Well, number one, this is not financial advice, but what I'm doing is I'm accumulating as much debt token as I can. Why? Because the debt token pairs with every other token within the ecosystem. It pairs with Black Gold. It pairs with NatG. It pairs with obviously USDT. So getting debt on Binance over the course of the next 6 to 8 months, every single one of these centralized exchanges that we launch is giving value to the debt token, which in turn gives us liquidity for NatG, gives us liquidity for Black Gold, and any future projects that we have. Another thing I want you guys to understand, as far as crypto projects go, we are in a high risk space, okay? We are in a high risk space when it comes to cryptocurrency. However, if you guys have been in the space of network marketing or cryptocurrency at all, so this, I'm going to talk to my crypto enthusiasts, my network marketing professionals. You guys will know that a lot of crypto companies talk about, we're gonna be listed, we're gonna be listed, we're gonna have liquidity, we're going to, future tense. Okay, Debtbox has proven that they are doing, that they have already done. They're already listed on centralized exchanges. They're already listed on decentralized exchanges. There's already liquidity in the market. We are past proof of concept here. We are past proof of concept here. So it's not we're going to be, future tense, it's we are. We are currently listed on 2 centralized exchanges. We'll be listed, and the news is coming out here soon, next week on Bitmart. That's a 3rd centralized exchange. That is a tier 2. That's just one step down from Binance. And there will be about 6 to 7 other announcements over the course of the next 3 months. The other ability that having liquidity on Debt Token allows us to do is the Debtbox app, okay? I don't know how many of you guys have downloaded the Debtbox app. As of next week, you will have the ability to swap, okay, to exchange directly in the Debtbox app. I want to say that again, and I want you guys to hear that again. Within about 10 days, we'll call it a week, call it 2 weeks, Debtbox will be updating the app, and you will be able to swap directly from your Debtbox app from NatG to Debt Token, and even from Debt Token to USDT. Okay, so that is the importance of understanding the Debt Token, the Debtbox ecosystem. Now, I want to talk about understanding your diversification of your Debtbox portfolio. Okay, I want you guys to start thinking as now people that are being educated on financial literacy. Financial education is key in this industry. And within the Debtbox ecosystem, we'll be launching new projects, okay? And they fall into different categories. High risk, which is stuff that's coming soon. Medium risk, which is your gas and oil products, so your NatG and your black gold. And then we'll also be offering low risk, precious metals. So we'll be talking about some of these things here shortly, but what I want you guys to understand is, number one, when you're investing, never risk money you cannot afford to lose, especially getting into a crypto space or an NFT space. Never risk money you cannot afford to lose. That's the first rule in investing. And part of that is, don't invest money that you need to live on a day-to-day basis. Don't borrow money to invest. There's other categories of, there's financial basics, and those are key, because investing on borrowed money is never a good thing, okay? So understand where you're diversifying and what you're getting into. The great thing about Debtbox and the IX partnership is it gives us the ability to create a risk diversified portfolio, okay? So what do we got coming up here? This is the exciting news that we got for today. The Debtbox is excited to announce the launch of 2 new crypto projects. XPLR, which is Explorer or Explore, and Aluminum, ALUM. I'm sure you guys have already seen these in your Debtbox portfolio. Now, to talk a little bit about these, okay, to start with Explore. Explore is the satellite scanning technology that digital licensing that Debtbox uses to scan for the raw materials for the gold, for the oil, for everything that they do. But the one thing that they also do is they scan for commodities, for example, iron ore. Debtbox will never create a token for iron ore, but they do a lot of scanning for other mining companies for iron ore. What this does is it gives us the ability to participate in the royalties of the satellite scanning technology. Now, I want you guys to understand one other thing here, and this is a huge, huge announcement, and we'll get you guys some information on this. The Explorer, the XPLR token, is supported by the satellite scanning technology. Debtbox, within the next 8 to 10 months, will be launching their own satellite into space in conjunction with the launch program of SpaceX. So SpaceX will be launching our satellite into orbit within the next 8 to 10 months. And this satellite is done in conjunction with companies like Google and Boeing. So I'm not sure if you guys have heard of those companies before. I don't know if you guys have heard of a little company called Google or Boeing Aerospace, or even SpaceX. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of those companies before, but I want you guys to know that Debtbox will be the first crypto project with its own satellite in orbit. It'll be the first crypto project, and that is XPLR. By purchasing an XPLR, an Explorer license, you are supporting the launch of this satellite. You are supporting the joint ventures or the associations with other companies like Google and Boeing. So does it have the potential to do something big? Absolutely, yes, 100%. Okay, so that's one of the projects. The second project is digitally linked aluminum, ALUM, Alum, okay? Aluminum is obviously backed by XPLR because XPLR, Explorer, is going out and scanning for the extractions of bauxite, okay? The main mineral that's found in aluminum. So Debtbox, or the parent company Digital Licensing, has partnered with a large bauxite mining operation in West Africa. And this is I want to talk about this really quickly, aluminum. Partnering with an already existing aluminum mine that's already producing millions in volume of tons of bauxite per year, has partnered with Debtbox for the use of the Explorer satellite technology, because they want to grow their mine from 1 million a year to 5 million a year in turnover. So what does that allow us to do? That allows us to already have royalties and almost immediately start to burn that token in the ecosystem. So aluminum for me is a project that's already at the same speed in my mind as black gold, because it'll already have royalties that are coming in. How many of you guys have been watching black gold? How many of you guys have been watching what black gold has been doing? It's been pretty stable. It has some good spikes up, and it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. I believe aluminum will have that quicker to market effect because of the royalties that are already in place. Okay, so Explorer and aluminum, these are the two new projects that are launching today, guys. These things are being launched today as we talk. They're upgrading the database, they're upgrading all of the systems for us to be able to purchase these in the IX system and in the Debtbox system. Now, secondly here, guys, and the third project that we're launching today, or should I say relaunching, is DLG, digitally linked gold. Okay, so DLG was one of the first projects that the Debtbox created and launched. And the tokenomics, what they did for us as IX is they brought the price point down from about $5,400 to the price that you guys are going to see today. The great thing is it's now, number one, more accessible. But what I love about the DLG is that it is paired to a physical counterpart of gold. So if you mine one token, if you have one token, that equals 1 gram of gold. Let me say that again. If you have one DLG, it's going to give you the equivalent of 1 gram of gold. In this sense, DLG is considered a stable coin because it will be paired to the price of 1 gram of gold. So if gold goes up, the value of your token goes up. The great thing about DLG, it's holdable, so you can just hold it in your wallet. It's sellable. You can sell it into debt because it'll be paired with the debt token, and it's redeemable. Okay, you're able to redeem it for an actual physical counterpart of gold. So let's say over the course of, I don't know, the first 3 months, you mine 2 DLG tokens. You are going to be able to burn those tokens, and you're going to be able to request 2 grams of gold. Do you get that? So you have the downside protection because you will always be able to redeem it for the physical counterpart in the world. Okay, so this is an amazing, amazing, amazing system. Instead of going out there and purchasing gold, purchase a DLG license, start to mine DLG, and then exchange it or redeem it for the physical gold product that can be shipped to your home. Okay, so I have a lot of people asking me questions, pricing. All right, well, here we go. I think this is our next slide. Here we go, pricing. So for our digitally linked gold DLG, the pricing will be $1,500 with a 100 direct sales bonus and 250 PV. Aluminum will be 1,100 with a $75 direct sales bonus and 250 PV. And the Explorer XPLR will be the exact same, 1,100, $75 direct sales bonus and 250 PV. All right, so there you have it, guys. DLG 1,500, aluminum, and Explorer $1,100. Okay, so direct sales, DSB is direct sales bonus. PV is the amount of volume for our referral system. Okay, DSB, direct sales bonus. Any questions on pricing here really quickly? When will it be available? It will be available within the next 3 to 4 hours to purchase. By this afternoon, Utah time, we will start the first sales. We will send out a note on when they will be available, okay? The method of payment is the same as usual. We all have coin payments, Bitcoin available for these purchases. And also, if you guys want to purchase with debt token, contact us. We'll allow you to purchase with debt token as well, but that will be a manual process, okay? We will take debt token. So if you guys are mining NatG and you guys want to trade that into debt token, we will take your debt token for a pay-in method as well. The validity of the licenses are 10 years as well, 10 years. The debt mining licenses will not be available till January. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm starting to get a lot of questions. What we're going to do is we're going to hold all of these questions until Wednesday. On Wednesday, we will be doing the Xnode call. Okay. So on Wednesday, I want you guys to get all your questions. I want you guys to get them all answered. and we'll be able to give you guys the answers to a lot of these questions. Okay. All right. So with that, moving on real quick, one last note here, Barcelona. We talked a little bit about Awaken. We do have our goawaken.us site up and going. So make sure you guys are following along there for the trip itinerary, registrations, hotel information, and our leadership board has been updated as well. So we will be sending this out for everybody to be able to see where they stand. We'll also be sending out the full list, the detailed list of where everybody is at. Okay. Perfect. The qualification for Barcelona, all of that information is listed in the back office. If you go into the resources section, you'll be able to download the rules and requirements for Barcelona. Okay. Last but not least, our NFT. Our NFT, as you guys know, every Friday, we have our NFT class. Cryptoland is getting close to launching. They are just waiting for XLS 20. Okay. We're getting very close to launching. They just launched a new website. They launched their community site. Everybody should be able to now go and see how many avatars and how many lands they have in their community social site. Now, with that being said, the actual minting of the NFTs cannot take place until XLS 20 has been amended into the XRPL blockchain. So that hopefully was happening in the next few weeks. That's something we at IX nor Cryptoland can control, but to keep up to date, make sure you guys are getting onto these classes. Okay. We will be sending out all of this information, guys, via our social media, our Telegram. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for everything that you guys do. Translators, I appreciate you. Savio, Josh, thank you guys for being on with me today. And we will see you guys all next week. Thank you.